this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me. I'm going to have the time of my life having the privilege to lead the Tiger basketball program.
We just respect the past and embrace the future.
We welcome you back in to another exciting edition of Inside LSU Basketball presented by Community Coffee. On this week's show, we talk about the accomplishments of KJ Williams, the addition to LSU women's basketball team and last year POA. We'll check some highlights from women's basketball's big wins over Tennessee and Georgia, and we'll go inside the film room with head coach Matt McMahon. It's all coming up on this week's edition of Inside LSU Basketball.
Inside LSU Basketball, presented by Community Coffee, is brought to you each week by the 7 partners that represent Team LSU. Cox, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. By Albertsons, the official grocery partner of LSU Athletics. Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. People's Health, the official health plan of LSU Athletics. And by Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers. Inside LSU Basketball is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network. This segment of Inside LSU Basketball is brought to you each week by Bud Light.
Welcome back to this week's show inside the LSU Basketball practice facility as we get another week inside the film room with Coach Matt McMahon. And this week, we're trying to figure out how the Tigers create easy shots. Welcome back, Tiger fans, for another film session with head coach Matt McMahon. And, Coach, we hear all coaches talk about it. You want your team to get easier shots. It's something you've talked about with your team. That's getting it in transition, moving the ball down the floor, catching defenses off guard. It's real easy for me to say, hey, Coach, why don't you get some easy shots? But we all know there's a lot that goes into that the team's got to work hard to make happen.
Well, I think it starts, Chris, with our ability to clean the glass and limit our opponents to one shot. And then once you secure that rebound, we've tried to do a much better job here over the last couple weeks of getting out to transition and sprinting our lanes, getting the floor spaced so that we can hopefully create some advantage breaks, 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, get some easier shots at the basket. We'll take a look at a few clips here. We don't get matched there, unfortunately, but it leads to now we got 3-on-1, we have numbers. Just good, simple give-and-go basketball there.
As you mentioned, sometimes if you can get the ball out, maybe not necessarily a run out, but at least a lead out to get the break started.
Well, you see a great outlet pass there from KJ Williams. Gets us on the run, allows Juice Hill to attack. Great lead outlet pass, and then good read by Juice there to get to the rim and finish.
Yeah, it's nice to have a great ability to finish the way Juice did on that particular play. And again, you go back to really sprinting up the floor after getting a defensive rebound.
The big key there is guards on the defensive glass, and that's an area that has been a weakness for us. You see with Trey Hannibal getting the rebound here, it enables us to start the break even quicker. Juice Hill doing a good job getting to the corner, floor space. KJ does a nice job sealing off their 5-man in the post and creates an easy driving lane.
Again, Coach, a lot of times you don't know where the ball is going to come off the rim, but how important is it when you talk about spacing for guys to know where their spot is on the floor once you have possession?
Well, I think so important. We want to get to the deep corners, as you see on this possession. Justice and Adam Miller both do a great job getting to the corners. Derek sprints to the rim and seals off their 5-man and creates a driving lane for Adam. So want to be disciplined, attack in the middle third of the floor, get to your corners, have the floor spaced, and then players got to make plays.
We talk all the time. You love to be able to get those easy buckets, and not only rebounding, but some pretty good defense and some steals can get you out moving quickly.
Yeah, great play there by Derek Fountain, pressuring the basketball, gets a steal. Good outlet pass from Adam, and again, now we're on the run here. Spacing's good. That 3 is created because Derek Fountain does his job, running to the rim. It forces the defense to collapse. And Juice Hill fills the open corner there, and Trey makes the easy pass for an open 3.
Yeah, again, it's what other guys are doing away from the ball that can certainly make a difference here. Pretty good transition defense. You go from defense to offense again with a good lead out near midcourt.
Yeah, good job of rim protection there on the fast break. And again, what'll go down in the box score on that possession is Adams made 3, but if we go back, you'll see Derek doing a good job of running to the rim, forcing the defense to protect the basket, Trey driving it, creating an open corner 3 there for Adam on the nice shot fake.
Again, nice offense for LSU, and we hope you enjoyed another session inside the film room with head coach Matt McMahon.
Ever wonder how they make your Bud Light so crisp and refreshing? It starts with 4 essential ingredients: barley, rice, water, and hops. Crisp, cold, Bud Light, brewed for great times.
Hey, Tiger fans! Being here on LSU's campus reminds us what makes the Tiger Nation so different.
For starters, no one else gets as loud and as wild as we do.
No one else loves the teams and the players like Tiger fans.
And no one else has a mascot as cool as Mike the Tiger.
Whatever it is, we love it, because at Dudley DeBosier, we believe different is good.
If you've been injured, experience it for yourself. The Dudley DeBosier difference.
Demand Dudley DeBosier, official partner of LSU Athletics.
This is LSU. Champions are made here. History is made here. It's 73 degrees, winds are calm, chance of rain, never. And here come your Fighting Tigers of LSU.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, lsushop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 4,100 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, lsushop.net.
This segment of Inside LSU Basketball is brought to you each week by Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics.
Recently, KJ Williams joined a very elite college basketball fraternity with career number 2,000 in points and 1,000 career rebounds. Now we're going to give you a sneak peek of the latest episode of The Vision, featuring the accomplishments of KJ Williams.
Assembly Center here in Baton Rouge tonight could very well mark a significant milestone in the career of KJ Williams. He's approaching 2,000 career points. As you know, he recently achieved 1,000 career rebounds. It's only a matter of time when this LSU big man will achieve this historic mark.
From a small town in Cleveland, Mississippi, where there's barely places around there, so it's very hard for me to have many resources, and especially coming from where I'm coming from, people rarely recruit you from there. So it was something that I took to heart, to just find something that I loved, and I love basketball, so I took that to the heart, and I just came out of this.
I think knowing KJ, I think I've known him for about 6 or 7 years now. From when I was recruiting him as a junior in high school, all the way to his 5th year, senior year. So we've been around the world for a little bit so far.
I was in Georgia. We had I think it was the Best of the South tournament in Georgia, where Zion Williamson played, Vernon Carey.
The AAU tournament in Atlanta. We came down there, it's about the second weekend in July. And it was funny, he was playing on a Powerade circuit with a local team.
I wasn't as highly recruited coming from Mississippi. I played with like a team called The House.
And we had an opportunity to watch him play. We had heard about him, and so we got a chance to watch him play. You know, he showed some signs of a player that can be really good.
And it was just a great opportunity for me to just go out and just showcase my talent. For me, coming from a small town, and to me just going out and just playing basketball, the game I love the most, not worried about all this other stuff and all the other big names that's there. Just making a name for myself, you know, so I just took it to heart and just went out there to just hoop.
He meant a lot. He was part of one of the program of moving it forward. It was interesting. He came in the back end. His freshman year was Ja's sophomore year, and we had a big time class with different players that are now playing in the G League and professionally other places. But he was a freshman and he needed to get molded. And so when that class left and we had success going to the NCAA tournament, the next year he was stepping into a role that he may have not been prepared for. You know, his role his freshman year was just to catch, finish, shoot layups and get rebounds. Never shot any threes. His next year, you know, we didn't have really an expectation for him, but we knew he had to be really good in order for us to be successful. And he worked on his game tremendously that summer. I mean, he worked hard. And he developed his jumper. He developed his back to the basket game. And it all happened in months. And so for him that next year, he was an all-conference player, almost averaging 18 and 10. And from that, he laid the foundation for our program to move forward, that we were able to build it not only through freshmen that can get better, but we're able to build through a bona fide big man who can do different things on the court and build other pieces around him to move the program forward.
Inside the Pete Maravich Assembly Center here in Baton Rouge, tonight could very well mark a significant milestone in the career of KJ Williams. He's approaching 2,000 career points. As you know, he recently achieved 1,000 career rebounds. It's only a matter of time when this LSU big man will achieve this historic mark. Bounce pass down low on the block. Nice turnaround jump hook by KJ Williams. Ball no good. Weak side rebound. KJ Williams goes up strong off the glass. Gets it. Out wide along the right end line, trying to back down on Adu. Puts up the jump hook. It's good, and Adu slaps him on the wrist. An and one opportunity for KJ Williams. And before Williams working against Adu. The jump hook is good. So it's three. Justice Williams and KJ Williams. Top of the key three. It's good. KJ Williams. Justice Williams. Back to Ace. Back to Williams up top right of the arc. Now to KJ Williams. He'll find Cam Hayes. Hayes draws the defense. Kicks it back out to KJ. Knocks down the triple. And the 2,000 career point for KJ Williams.
When I first seen my daughter, it changed my life. Me being able to be in fatherhood changed my perspective on how to respect women, you know, so I take great heed into showing my daughter that I'm always here for her and whatever she needs, and I'm always gonna be there, and then she's gonna basically have the world, you know, so.
You know, as somebody that's seen him from a kid to a man, I'm astonished that he did it, and I'm proud of him, to be honest with you, because I watched the foundation. I've been in the gym with him from the beginning of this process. I've seen him mature on the court and off the court, personally, spiritually. I've seen it all happen in this long process of us being together. And the culmination of it to be 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and watching a kid do that, to grow and be a man to do so. I'm grateful to be along the journey with him. I'm astonished at it, and I'm proud to have an opportunity to not only coach him, but be part of his success as well.
2,000, 1,000 is tough. It's tough. It's very tough.
Stay tuned for more Inside LSU Basketball after the break.
The new year is here, and so is the Ford truck or SUV you've always wanted. New inventory has arrived, and your Southern Quality Ford dealer has a great selection ready for you to choose from. Make the most of this year in a new Ford F-150, or tackle new adventures in a Ford Explorer or Bronco Sport. Hurry, the new year and your new Ford are here. New inventory is here, so don't miss 0% financing plus $1,000 bonus cash on a 2022 F-150. Only at your Southern Quality Ford dealer.
Now is the time for new beginnings. For holding each other's hands. For encouraging each other. And for working together. At Women's, our mission is to improve the health of all women and infants. So today, we're focused on new ways to care for you and keep you safe. Because seeing you healthy and strong is important to us.
Ever wonder how they make your Bud Light so crisp and refreshing? It starts with 4 essential ingredients: barley, rice, water, and hops. Crisp, cold, Bud Light, brewed for great times.
This is LSU. Champions are made here. History is made here. It's 73 degrees, winds are calm, chance of rain, never. And here come your Fighting Tigers of LSU.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, LSUshop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 4,100 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go: LSUshop.net.
Before the start of LSU women's basketball, head coach Kim Mulkey told us all there would be a lot of new pieces to this year's team. One of those key pieces, originally from down under, has been a big part of this year's team's success. So let's go behind the scenes with last tier Poa.
Into Angel Reese working on Franklin. Poa by herself. Got it! Last tier Poa with the 3. Her grandparents coming from Australia. You see them in the stands the first time they've seen her play in person in a college game.
We love her with all our heart. We've followed her basketball from day one. Her grandmother would be, great-grandmother would be so proud of her, and her great-grandpa would be so proud of her.
My name is very unique. It's not something normal. From my mom, I know she was telling me that my great-grandma, she had like a dream that someone in my mom's generation was pregnant. My great-grandma was in hospital, and before she passed away, she had the last tear coming down her eye.
Circle of life. It is what it is. She just sat up and took her last breath, then lay back down and passed away. And there was one last tear that dropped out of her eye. And we said, we got to name the next child that comes along last tear, whether it be a boy or a girl. It had to be last tear.
I have a beauty spot of the last tear that came down her eye, so I think it's very special for my family to even see that, you know.
It's like a culture thing. It was a really sad moment, but a beautiful moment.
My family, they just, because they cherish my great-grandma so much, and unfortunately I didn't get to meet her, but I think just throughout my whole family, my aunties, my grandpa, like my mom, it just means a lot. I don't get to see my family as often as my teammates do, so I just really try to cherish every moment that I can with them.
We just follow her, yeah. We just love watching her play. Our motto is, if you want the ball, you don't look at it, you've got to go and get it. So you don't just stand there and look at it, you've got to jump on it and get that ball. Yeah, and she's always been taught from 10-year-olds, get that ball. Don't look at it, get it.
To see her play and where she's at now, it's just, you know, words can't explain it.
Out on the field or on the court is where thousands of LSU athletes learn lessons of a lifetime. I know I did.
Learning about hard work, sacrifice, and teamwork makes a huge difference in people's lives.
That's why we're proud to be an official partner of LSU Athletics.
Dudley DeBosier is a firm that brings our LSU values to work with us every day.
Because we believe that's how you make a difference in people's lives.
The Dudley DeBosier difference. Demand Dudley DeBosier, official partner of LSU Athletics.
Ever wonder how they make your Bud Light so crisp, then refreshing? It starts with 4 essential ingredients: barley, rice, water, and hops. Crisp, cold, Bud Light, brewed for great times.
This is LSU. Champions are made here. History is made here. It's 73 degrees, winds are calm, chance of rain, never. And here come your Fighting Tigers of LSU.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, lsushop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 4,100 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go: lsushop.net.
Inside LSU Basketball, presented by Community Coffee, is brought to you each week by the 7 partners that represent Team LSU. Cox, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. By Albertsons, the official grocery partner of LSU Athletics. Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. People's Health, the official health plan of LSU Athletics. And by Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers. Inside LSU Basketball is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network. The LSU Sports Television Network is a division of LSU SP and Playfly Sports Properties.
As we wrap up this week's show, we finish with some great highlights, including a night of history inside the Maravich Center when LSU hosted the Tennessee Volunteers, and then a thriller at the PMAC in overtime with a win over the Georgia Bulldogs. Hope you'll join us again next week for Inside LSU Basketball.
It's always a big deal when LSU and Tennessee battle in women's basketball. And they will renew acquaintances here tonight in front of what should be a packed house inside the Maravich Center. Lobs it down to Reese. She catches layup off the glass.
Why not?
Johnson's going to drive left baseline, leans in, reverse layup is good. Little bit too far on the pass. Morris, pull up jumper, free throw line, bounces in. Morris, left wing, fires it down low to a wide open Smith. Layup is good. Around a screen, she's going to go left baseline to the bucket. Layup good by Morris. Fakes her way into the lane, kicks it out to Poa for 3. It's good.
What a shot.
Now she's headed down the lane. She's to the hole. Layup is good.
Yeah, she gets that look in her eyes and is like, I got this.
14-point game. Morris is headed to the bucket. Leaner, good. It counts on a foul. Crossover dribble. Reese pokes it away again. Reese is headed to the bucket. She will scoop it up. Yes, it's good.
Let's go.
To the contact and then laid it in with the left hand, and LSU leads by 7. Forston free throw line. Has it knocked away? Morris has it. Morris to the bucket, layup, good! It's good! 64-52! And in front of a packed house in the Maravich Center, LSU stays perfect in league play. And overall, 21-0 and 9-0. It is LSU 76, Tennessee 68. LSU quickly back to action against a Georgia team that has been playing very well. Morris at the top, she's going to drive down the lane. A dish to Smith, the dribble, and a layup is good again. Right wing to Poa. She'll take an open three and hit it. Poa ties the game. 6 to shoot at the top. Carson open for 3 and it hit it. Johnson dumps it down low. Williams left side. Layup is good from the left low block. Bounce pass to Reese in the lane. Ducks under. Layup good. Knocked away. Morris has the steal. It's going to be a 3-on-2. Morris to the bucket. Layup is good. Left corner, Morris. A 3 in the air. Good. It's good. Morris hits a 3 from the corner.
Another big basket by Alexis Morris.
That is the ball game. Final score in overtime. LSU 82, Georgia 77. LSU stays undefeated at 22-0.
Well, first of all, compliment the fans. Goodness gracious, I don't think I saw an empty seat. Now, I didn't look long, but when I walked out, I was like, ooh, these people are standing. Somebody get up and give that older woman a seat. It was everything that young people need to experience in college. And thank you to all the people who made that happen.
Lex, was it just the transition? Was it the idea to get you out and really run and take advantage of their size a little bit with your quickness?
Yeah, absolutely. I got my first few transition buckets. I was like, okay, this is pretty easy. I might as well use it to my advantage, and that's what I did tonight. Push it in transition and put the pressure on them.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me. I'm going to have the time of my life, having the privilege to lead the Tiger basketball program.
We just respect the past and embrace the future.